Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a ombre nail using these freaking amazing neon paints from Magic Gel. So I'm going to be ombreing this pink into this orange into this lemon yellow and showing you how to do so using a sponge. So normally when I teach how to do ombre, I teach it using an ombre brush, which is definitely doable as well. So an ombre brush is just going to be a brush that's a little bit thinner on the tip, and then it's got a bit thicker bristle up at the top here. A brush like this is really nice for doing an ombre because it, as you're moving it up the nail, the thinner bristles picks up less gel, so you're able to get that nice fade. But I was just screwing around with these gel paints today and doing a ombre using a sponge, and I was seriously so impressed with the results that I wanted to show you guys. So I'm just gonna get all these colors ready to go here. They're so beautifully bright. I'm so excited to be working for Magic Gel, and yeah, their products, like so far, honestly, there's not a single product that I'm like, meh. Every single one of them I'm just head over heels for. So I'm just gonna go ahead and load up the sponge. So this sponge does still already have some product on it, but I just wanna show you guys how I do this. So I'm gonna take my Flawless number 7 brush, and I'm gonna just put that onto the sponge, just like so. Beauty. You don't need a ton, but you do wanna make sure that the sponge is saturated. And then I'm gonna clean off my brush, and then I'm gonna pick up some orange. Same thing. I'm just gonna paint that. I'm gonna start mixing a little bit of orange into this pink here. Just like that. And then I'm gonna clean off my brush one more time, and then I'm gonna pick up some yellow. Just like that. So that's good now. And then I just want to point out that I already have these 2 sample nails painted in white. I find that the best results from doing ombre is when you do it over top of a white background, so that it really pops and gives the color a chance to be bright and beautiful. So now I'm going to come in with my ombre sponge, and I'm just going to press it down onto this nail. So pressing it down. Look at how crazy that is, how easily that comes off. I'm just like floored at how simple this is. So I'm gonna sponge it on, and I'm moving on the sides to make sure that I'm fully getting the sides of the nail, but I'm also moving it just like ever so slightly up and down, just so that that line between the orange and yellow blends, and then the line between the pink and the orange blends. So see where I'm putting the sponge here. So originally I put it here, so I'm just gonna move it down just ever so slightly to get an even better blend. Beautiful. So now I'm gonna put that into the lamp. I'm gonna cure that. And I'm only gonna cure it for 30 seconds. So normally these gel paints, you are supposed to cure them for 60 seconds in the LED, but honestly, this is such a thin layer because I'm just sponging it on that I am just gonna put it in for 30 seconds because I think that it'll be totally fine. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit more product onto my sponge while that is curing. Not much, just enough to make sure that that next layer is gonna be nice and pigmented. Of course, cleaning off my brush in between each color so I'm not cross-contaminating into the pots. Beautiful. And then I'm gonna take that out, and I'm gonna do layer number 2. So we might need 3 layers. Earlier today I just did 2 and it was pretty good, but if you want a really nice pigmented ombre, probably a good idea to do 3. I mean, you can see it doesn't really take much time. So now I'm gonna put that in one more time, and then I'm gonna take it out and do one last layer. Perfect. So now I'm gonna do my last layer on here. And I can't get over how easy that is. Like, holy moly. Beautiful. So I'll put that into the lamp. And I'm gonna cure that for 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna come in and use my No Wipe Top Coat from Magic Gel. Okay, so now see how it looks all dimply from the sponge? That's gonna go away as soon as I top coat this. Okay, so now we are actually going to compare our Bio Chic gel polish colors to the Magic Gel paint colors. So I am going to be using color 529 for the neon yellow, and then color 238 for the neon orange, and color 518 for the neon pink. And I'm gonna apply these onto the sponge just like I did in the last video. As you can see, the gel polishes are definitely gonna be a lot more runny. They're definitely more liquidy than the gel paints. The gel paints are quite thick, so my prediction is that the gel paint from Magic Gel is gonna ombre better than the gel polish, but let's just see. So I'm gonna mix them, kind of start to ombre them a little bit on the sponge there, just so that it kind of does a little bit of the work for us. And then cleaning off my brush before I put it back into my gel polish bottle, of course. And then I'm just gonna move this sample nail over so that I have more room to work with here, just so I can really get in and make sure that I'm getting those edges. So to be honest, in the past when I've done a sponge ombre technique using gel polish, it never turned out that good, but I actually don't think that I've ever tried it with the Bio Chic colors. They're pretty pigmented. Like, as you can see, it definitely isn't as pigmented as the Magic Gel paints were when I laid down that first layer of Magic Gel paint, but like, not bad. I'm actually quite impressed. So I'm pretty excited to see how these turn out. So just sponging that on. And then for the cure time for the gel polish, normally it's 30 seconds, but because we're using such a small amount of gel polish on the nail, 20 seconds is totally fine. So I'm just curing for 20 seconds in between. And then I'll do my last third layer coming up here. And then a final 30-second cure. We'll put it in for the full 30 seconds just because it's the last layer of color. Sweet, and now I'm gonna paint on my top coat, and I'm just using the Bio Chic top coat because I might as well just use the same brand as the gel polish that I was using. But as you can see, like, it actually turned out really well. I'm really, really impressed with how the Bio Chic ombres. So if you only have the Bio Chic gel polishes, just to show you the amazing results that you can achieve. Obviously the Magic Gel is a little bit more pigmented, but really awesome. And you could even do a fourth layer on the Bio Chic one if you really wanted a little bit of extra pigment. So yeah, I hope that you guys learned a lot today, and I hope that you're able to practice this at home. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.